Hello guys, welcome to the stream. We have Vexed facing off against Mighty Lookers. Vexed actually got a bye in the first round, so they advanced straight into the round of 256, I believe it is. And as I said, now they'll be taking on Mighty Lookers. Took me a little while to find out what their full name was. I could only find the M.L. But yeah, it should be a pretty interesting game. Inferno, of course, is going to be the map, only a best of one. And it is going to be Vexed to actually claim themselves that knife round. So I presume they'll go ahead and start off on that CT side. Let me go ahead and actually just quickly move up the overlay thing, because the built-in FACEIT overlay part is blocking it. There we go, that should be better. And here we go, right into the action already. Going to be in no wait at all. You can see over on the Mighty Looker side, the Varm is going to be the one that picks up some utility. For Vexed, it's Vanity that picks up the fuse kit. The rest of the players are straight on the Kevlar. And I was expecting Quicks to go ahead and try and actually get that aggressive peek immediately into second mid, slows it down instead, but he gets a lot of info from the steps and even able to find that quick kill onto the first player who jumps up onto the balcony as he tries to aggress and find the flank. Sadly, he will be traded out, but a pretty nice find from Truth as well means that Vexed will at least have the man advantage now coming into what's going to be a retake. You can see the bomb has gone down. And they do have a smoke as well as that defuse kit, of course. Aussie going to be able to find himself a quick headshot as well. It's not looking too good right now for Mighty Lookers, although Sharks finds one. I can't say that guy's name. He finds two actually before going down, bringing it to the one-on-one, but Truth is there to close it out. Boski? That's a very interesting name. So, I think most of the names on the Mighty Looker side are okay, except for that one. Sharks, Adrian, D-Varm, and Devil, and then there's just Boski. Boski? I don't know. I think I got it right. That's just one of those names that is going to be extremely difficult to say while trying to cast. Here we go though. The bomb plant of course goes down for Mighty Lookers, so they don't really invest too much into this round. Just a couple of upgraded pistols. And looks like Vex want to try and get aggressive. They know they're up against a full eco, so I guess it is worthwhile. You see they're actually able to get themselves a couple of kills. A bit of damage at least being found right now for Mighty Lookers. Boski alongside Sharks were able to find one each with those deagles that they did invest into. Nichols there to close it out by taking the final player down. So 3 players surviving for Vex. Not too bad considering all they lost was SMGs. I believe they lost 2 MP9s, so yeah, not too big of a deal. And here we go, the buy going to be coming out now for both sides. The op even comes out for Quicks. It's going to be glass cannon, but let's see if that's going to affect him too much. Inferno is one of those maps where the utility can be a real problem if you're glass cannon up. If you want to try and peek in towards Banana, etc., you can expect a nade or a Molotov or something to come up towards you. Instead, he goes towards mid, spots out the first player, and actually only does 14 damage with the upshot on towards Sharks somehow. Ooh, he's been spotted as well. Adrian aware of this one. And there you go, an easy kill for Adrian to claim. So pretty quickly, the op actually neutralized out of this round for Vexed. 5 on 4 now. They look to try and re-aggress over towards Banana to try and pull this round back in their favour. But once again, they go 1 for 1, meaning the man advantage is going to remain in favour of the ML side. Truth has a nice opportunity here, maybe able to find Adrian, who I was going to say wasn't watching the position, but he had spun around. Sadly, still not going to be able to find the kill for himself. So Truth steps it up, and you can see with that kill being found now, Mighty Lookers, I think, are going to go ahead and just try and force this one into the B-bomb site. Only one player to try and hold it down, being Aussie with an MP9 and half HP. Not going to be an easy task by any means. Has the assistants now in position, and actually he's going to be the one that continues to take the frags, finds himself one, does the damage on the Devil as well, but it's Truth to find himself a double kill as he comes in to shut that down from the CT spawn. So Vex get themselves a quick 3-0 start. Once again, just the pistols now for Mighty Lookers. No utility either. CZs and P250s, none of the players able to pick up Kevlar. Oh, they actually just try and pile through the banana smoke. That probably wasn't the greatest of ideas. Without a flash to do so, especially, just getting mowed down immediately. The bomb was dropped, and Aussie has a pretty easy chance to try and find this kill. I was going to say he has a free kill from behind, but somehow Adrian able to stay alive for a couple of seconds and actually go ahead and claim himself a kill in the process. Not too important, only a single kill to be found. The op also will be retrieved by Vanity. That's okay. He does a bit of damage to the economy of Quicks, and with Quicks being the player who's picking up that op, that is definitely going to be perhaps something that could impact them later on into these rounds if we can see Mighty Lookers start building up some of their own. But now as the bike comes back out, they need to start getting some onto the board. Once again, no op available for the T side, just the 5 rifles, but at least this time around they have a lot more utility to back it up. So far we've seen Vexed looking to try and get quite aggressive on Banana. We've seen in the previous gun round, of course, they aggressed down Banana after losing that initial man advantage. And looks like they want to do so again. Interesting smoke, not as deep as you would expect it to be. Normally it's put down towards the end, but I guess that's a pretty good smoke as well, because it stops the players in that corner where Vanity's looking from actually being able to fight. So a really nice one. And ooh, Quicks actually spots up the leg of the player in the apartments. Connects the shot as well, I believe. Brings Adrian down to only 16 HP. And a nade follows it up to do a little bit more damage, but not really too substantial with a nade. Ooh, is he going to get this wall bang is the question. A little bit further to the right, and perhaps he would have been able to find it. But for now, Mighty Lookers, 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. They lost control of Banana, of course, as we've seen Vexed getting aggressive. And because of that, they're just going to go ahead and try and force the issue over towards mid. And so far, not really having too much success. Quicks to find 2. Vanity finds 1 as well. The final player, being Adrian, is going to be taken down as he finally comes out of Boiler. So he was tagged up previously. Wasn't really too much he could do with only 16 HP. And now it's 5-0. Once again, Mighty Lookers. No bomb plant into that round either. Means it's likely just going to have to be the full eco coming into this one. They can get themselves Kevlar at least to back it up now with the full loss bonus built up. And yeah, you can see CZs and Kevlar. I'd expect a bit of a faster paced round into this one. But the problem is if they go towards Banana, the utility usage from Vexed would slow them down quite a lot. At least they wouldn't be able to go as fast as they would have hoped. But as you can see right now anyway, grouping up towards second mid, looking to try and approach. I was going to say the apartments, but actually going to try and push up in the brackets instead, which could be dangerous for Quicks right now, who's here with the op. All in for a bit of assistance though, which allows for Pickles to rotate into position. And Nate goes in to go ahead and trade out that frag that was found previously. And Quicks with the CZ actually, I was going to say, things getting risky with how few bullets he had left in the mag, but somehow still makes it work. And Truth pushing through the long smoke to go ahead and trade that back once again. So a 2v1. A nice amount of damage at least been found, but sadly Shark's taken down before he can find anything else. Still no ops for ML, but on the T side of Inferno, not really too important either way. It's one of the maps where you don't really need the op. Ooh, nice shot from Quicks. That was a nice opportunity for Sharks, but sadly, gonna get taken down, decapitated by the op. Once again, the aggression towards Banana. This time around, they don't have the smoke down. Instead, it was just a Molotov, and that actually gives the vision for D-Farm to go ahead and get himself a quick kill to trade that one back. Are the French Vex in the calls too? They actually left the org. They just, Kaylee created a new org today called E-Frog, I believe it was. E-Frogs, actually, it was. And they're playing under that org now, I believe. There's a Mabowski. Nice find. I was going to say this could be dangerous as he pushes out. Pickles was waiting up close, but the reactions are perfect. Frog so French. Let's see though. This is the best it's looked so far for Mighty Lookers with a man advantage. As he pushed up close to this Banana Smoke, has a really nice opportunity. Just as it begins to fade, the players do shift their focus. And there we go, a nice little backstab for Ozzy. He actually only finds the 1 kill somehow. I was expecting a lot more. Luckily enough, his teammate's still alive on Banana will be there to trade it back and actually drop the bomb in the process. So a bomb dropped on Banana makes things a little bit more complicated for Mighty Lookers. They aren't forced to bring it towards B. They have enough time to bring it back over towards the A-bomb site, which it seems like they may do so. But look at this, Quick's getting aggressive, pushed up towards Boiler. Doesn't quite expect the player to be in apartments already. Because of that, his side will be exposed and he gets taken down, meaning Mighty Lookers now with a 2-on-1 get themselves into the best position we've seen them in thus far. The bomb gets planted, and Truth is going to be left in a pretty difficult retake. The economy for Vexed is okay. It's not amazing. They will still be able to rebuy. But he doesn't currently have a defuse kit in his possession, which is a bit strange. So let's see if he can find one in the process. Sadly, he won't be given the opportunity to do so. Taken down. Mabowski is hitting some really nice shots. 9-6 currently for the Mighty Lookers side. Followed by the second top fragger being Sharks with 3. So yeah, he's stepping it up so far in this game. Only enough to find a single round so far, but perhaps if they can take this, the economy of Vexed then wouldn't be in a great place, and they actually would be forced down to an eco. So this round really important for Mighty Lookers to avoid the reset and also actually break the economy of Vexed. And you can see once again, not shying away from this aggression over towards Banana at all. This is basically their standard setup so far. This time they put the smoke down towards the bottom, which is something we hadn't really seen. Going for a little bit more of kind of the default Banana control, I guess you'd say. That's what a lot of teams go for. Once again, the smoke's going to be put down. Having that layer up close to tree also gives the option that if they wanted to, they could rotate Vanity back over towards A. But actually, as he hangs around and spams through the smoke, he actually does go ahead and find a quick kill onto D-Farm. Second may actually be found as he continues to do so. Devil trying to take that fight. That did not work out in his favour at all. So pretty quickly, 2 players taken down for the Mighty Lookers side. A 5-on-3. A bit of damage has been done onto both Ozzy and Vanity over towards Banana, so maybe if they had went towards this side of the map, they would have had a decent opportunity. But they are going to try and hit the A-bomb site right now, and once again, Quicks with the op ready in middle. Actually does get taken down, and Shark's going to be able to, or rather, Adrian going to be able to find the kill onto Truth over towards Short also, meaning Pickles now in the pit is under so much pressure, and he gets taken down without being able to find a single kill. A lot of damage was done in the process. You can see 2 players just barely hanging on for life. But still, as I said, Vanity and Ozzy as well have been tagged up. So a very difficult decision. Now, do they want to try and go for this retake is the question, or would it maybe be worthwhile just saving these 2 rifles? Of course, not going to be able to buy into this next round. But let's see, pushing up through short, both players right now. One out of the apartments, one up through short. Quick kill to be found by Ozzy. One more on the bomb site. That's Sharix, and actually Ozzy's going to be the one getting all the kills so far. Sharix with 1 trade of his own, and both players now on relatively low HP. And it actually will be Mighty Lookers to go ahead and get themselves another round, the second onto the board. And as I said, taking that round for Mighty Lookers means the economy for Vexed is broken. They are going to be forced down to 1 eco. Pickles has returned to the server, but actually they're going to go ahead and invest into this one. They can get 2 rifles. The rest of the players are going to be forced down to the pistols and Kevlar. I like this nade. Yeah, goes towards the top of car, I believe. I guess Vanity will just go ahead and hold that until he hears any footsteps being made. So far, we haven't really seen Mighty Lookers get control of Banana, not for lack of trying, but rather because they just haven't been given the opportunity. So far, Vex, they've been happy enough for actually trying to get aggressive on that position. Now they're just going to hang back on the bomb site, and actually that nade, I was going to say, may do some damage, but doesn't manage to connect anything at all. So, Mighty Lookers for now, they get the Banana control. They escape unscathed as well. Don't take any damage in the process. And it looks like they actually do want to try and group up and hit the B bomb site now. Currently only 2 players in position. Ozzy being one of those with that rifle. Vanity up on top of oranges. They still have a smoke and also a couple of flashes available. Here you go, Mighty Lookers looking to try and push through, but with a smoke down, things get really awkward. Ozzy finds 3 on the spray down. Thankfully doing so as Vanity fell immediately. That 3k coming in now. Vexed actually do manage to get themselves a man advantage. The bomb should at least be able to go down for Mighty Lookers. They're in a pretty good position now coming into this retake, although, as I said, they don't really have the weapons available. Truth, the only one with a rifle currently. The other 2 players on CZs. They do at least have a defuse kit. And actually, as the flash goes in from CT spawn, it's going to be Pickles to find both kills on the CZ. And there you have it, Vexed. 2 rifles, 3 pistols. And they managed to pull off that round. And now Mighty Lookers with the bomb plant. I don't think they're even going to be able to buy. No, only living with 1 player in the previous round and 2 before that. So they are going to be likely just going for the 1 eco. It'd be strange if they went for a force buy, in my opinion. They invest a decent amount. Getting 1900 into this next round, so they will still be able to buy, of course. Let's see what they can find into this one. Quicks onto an MP9. The rest of the players on the CT side working with the rifles. I'm wondering if Quicks thinks that it may be an eco that they're going up against, and that's why he might have went for the SMG. Actually, he gets taken down immediately. Luckily enough, Truth was hiding in the corner playing a bit of a bait and switch setup. He's able to find 2 kills as they look to try and make their way up through short. Actually drops the bomb in the process as well. And it's still dropped for the moment. Neither of these players have had the chance to go ahead and actually retrieve that one, especially as Przymabowski gets taken down on the bomb site and Vanity to finish off Sharix, who was trying to lurk around long rather. So you have a Vexed 8-2. Mighty Lookers now, as I said, they will be able to get the buy due to having the 1900 loss bonus on top of what they had left over in the previous round. So they get the rifles, but other than that, it is going to be fairly limited. You can see 3 smokes so far. Yeah, just 3 smokes and 3 flashes, so it's not really ideal. And actually, now Vexed have 2 SMGs. Did they think they're up against an eco? I actually think they may into this round, realizing that they bought up Kevlar into the previous one. They might have thought they actually invested everything, but that's not the case. Quick to the MP9 though, shows confidence, gets himself a quick kill, actually gets a second on the Sharix and almost steps it up for the hat trick before Vanity is able to snatch it away. And eventually a kill is going to be found for Mighty Lookers, but a little bit late. 4 versus 2. Quicks spots at the head of the player walking in the apartments, but didn't really have the time to get the shot off. And actually, Adrian with a nice little pot flash able to blind them up and force him back off into the corner. And as he re-emerges, he'll be dropped. And Pickles as well on the A-bomb site is going to get taken down. So suddenly this is brought back into a 2-on-2. Beginning to be a very winnable situation. And look at this from Adrian. He's coming through Vietnam right now. He has the potential for a backstab on towards Ozzy. Sadly, I don't think the timing's going to work in his favour. And now Ozzy may have the opportunity to actually find the player who's in the apartments. Presumably that being. Right now, both players on the T side are freely split up. The question is, where do they eventually try and actually take this one with the bomb? If they go towards A, they're going to walk towards both players. You can see one looking to try and creep around Jure long. That's Przemybowski. And Adrian just hanging back, waiting to see if anyone tries to aggress on Banana. I think at this point, Vex should be aware that it's going to be hit towards B. And actually, Adrian, he's in a really nice position to go ahead and actually cut off the rotate. Takes down Ozzy. And that's actually going to force them to go back towards this A-bomb site, thinking that Truth may have been on B. Instead, he's on this A-bomb site and ready to shut this down. If he gets this kill, that's the round over and done with. Ooh. Yeah, and there we go. That's the round. That's a GG in this round. Nothing Przemybowski can do. He's coming in from Library. He may actually have the time to be able to find this one. Hang on, I spoke too soon. But sadly, Truth is ready. He positions himself up on top of the box. The elevated position is enough to finish him off. So 9-2. Once again, Mighty Lookers. Economy broken. Back onto the pistols. By Devil. Sadly, not going to be working in this team's favour. I don't think they realised he was in that corner somehow. Nice work from Vanity. Actually found 4 kills already. Sadly, not going to be allowed to find the ace. It's Truth instead to finish off Przemybowski. I still don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but we're giving it a go. That's all that matters, really. There we go. 10-2. Mighty Lookers back onto the investment once again. We've yet to see them pick up an op, as I said. Not really important on the T side of Inferno too much. We may see them pick it up once they swap over to CT. Although with the current scoreline, they might not really be given the opportunity to do so. They need to start picking up at least a few more rounds. Ideally, they want 4, at least 5 rounds right now on this T side. Not looking too likely, and actually Truth again going to be able to line them up. They try and push him. Shark finds himself 4 kills. Perfect sprite control. And the final player coming in through mid may just be taken down. The ace looking quite likely with the USP in hand, looking to try and hunt it down. And there you have it. Truth closes out the round with the USP. All 5 as Mighty Lookers. Not really having too much success so far. It was Przemybowski that was able to step it up in the round that they won prior. And actually it was the first round that he stepped it up in. It was the second round that they won that Shark stepped it up to win out the 1v1 clutch. So they definitely require those 2 players to continue to step it up. Sharks overall hasn't been playing too great. Przemybowski has been on, he was on 9 kills I believe after they won that first round, so it's slowed it down since then quite a lot. And Truth again getting himself 3 kills now. No ace available this time of course, since one of his teammates had already gotten a kill previously, and Vanti is actually the one to close it out. 12-2. 24 kills and 2 deaths for Truth right now. This man is on an absolute tear. Seems like he wants to go to London for the ECS major. Oh, not the ECS major, the FACEIT major. Why did I say ACS major? I'm used to everything that FACEIT hosts just being ECS for some reason. See, Vexed, they've just been pushing down Banana every round, and they've kind of even given up on even putting down that smoke at this point. Although it doesn't work out too well. The one time that Mighty Lookers decide to bring out the ops, it's actually a double op setup. They managed to get themselves 2 kills with them. One for Sharks and one for Devil, although both of the players in the process have been tagged up quite heavily. So not too bad of a position still for Vexed, although they do have the man disadvantage. With a player aggressive down Banana, that being Ozzy, they can probably afford to rotate Truth back around and just leave one player to hold this position. As we can see at the moment as well, Mighty Lookers, they are grouping up the bomb at the moment over towards second mid. Although it doesn't really seem like they've made a decision about where they want to try and bring this as of yet. And I think Quick's maybe given a nice opportunity, gets the headshot. Ooh, if he peeks into mid, that would likely be his death. You can see Devil was ready for it. There we go. Smoke goes down on Banana, and finally the rotate will begin to come in. A second player being sent around to A. But Quicks, he's going to be under a lot of pressure right now, and actually, as he tries to jump out of the apartments to regress on short, he'll get taken down. Really nice find by Adrian. So 3-on-2 now. Mighty Lookers should at least be able to find the bomb planting and hope to... Ooh, I was going to say hope to try and pull it off with the after plant, but they may not even have to do so. Sharks or the smoke to go ahead and take down Truth. So all onto Aussie, a 1v3. And it's looking like Mighty Lookers should be able to get themselves a third round onto the board. Unless it's a miraculous 1v3 clutch. With the HP available, not looking likely. There you go, 12-3 indeed. Still a very good half from Vexed. They'll be extremely happy with that one. But they give themselves a small chance, Mighty Lookers do, by taking that final round. If they can pick up the pistol, I definitely wouldn't count them out of the game completely. Although it does look like, at the moment, the Vexed are definitely just the better team, both in terms of the team play and also clearly the individual skill. Yo, what's up, Dr. Sodium? Yeah, Truth has gone massive right now. He's had so many rounds where he's gotten at least 3 or 4 kills. I mean, of course, saying that ace a couple of moments ago. Here we go. The pistol round is live. 5 sets of Kevlar for Vexed, looking to go for the brute force approach, and it looks like it's going to be a very fast play towards this A-bomb site. So far, not gone too well. The USPs and P2000s are actually doing the initial damage. When I say initial, that means originally they were coming out on top, but doesn't really stay so for very long. Quicks finds 2, and I believe it was Aussie to go ahead and find the other one. So pretty quickly now, looking okay, but as the bomb continues to fight over towards long, it does get dropped. Should be retrieved quite easily, and Vanity's there to cover. So yeah, 2-on-1. Shark's going to be left with the task of trying to clutch this one out. I believe they do have a defuse kit down somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where. As he continues to face from long, the shots aren't really being connected as of yet, so some opportunities being given. Sadly, Sharks himself hasn't been able to connect a headshot, and yeah, Vanity at the moment just kind of playing with him from the pit. And there you have it, 13-3. And with that pistol round being picked up for Vex, that's likely it for Mighty Lookers. Gonna have a very tough task actually trying to bring this back. If they lose this force buy, then I'd say it's likely over. At that point, it'd be 15-3 before the rifles came out. Four MAC-10s and an AK for Vexed. Just shows you the confidence they have at the moment. Ooh, this nade might do a lot of damage actually. Not quite as much as I expected. Aussie being the one that receives the brunt of it. Down to 81, so not too big of a deal. Although Sharks, before that smoke blooms in CT spawn, is allowed to strike rather for one quick kill. Sadly, one seems to be the limit, as he is going to be traded out by Truth, who gets himself a quick kill with a MAC-10, actually a second in the round. A 3-on-4 retake on B with 2 CZs and a scout and no defuse kit. Very unlikely. Zimabowski finds himself 1 kill, and actually Aussie getting aggressive into the CT spawn is going to be taken down as well. And with Truth being on low HP, this is kind of doable right now for Mighty Lookers. The problem is they don't have a defuse kit, and an even bigger problem is that Truth is able to just spam through that smoke and get himself yet another kill on the MAC-10. And with that kill being found for Vanity, that should be the round over and done with. Adrian going to try and attempt to back off and save the scout. That's not going to be an easy task. I think he will actually be allowed to do so, especially as he hits the shot on the Truth. So there you go, falling off, saving the scout. But likely that's all they're going to have to work with into this next round unless they want to force again. And even I wouldn't blame them if they forced. Probably would be worthwhile going for the force. If they wanted to eco 1, they could get the full buy into the next round, but then they need 12 in a row to force overtime. And with the Kevlar and utility being bought up for Adrian, it looks likely that they are going to invest all they can. And that's exactly the case. The UMP comes out to CZs. Strangely enough, Zimabowski not buying anything at all. He may want to try and get an op out into the next round, or just a rifle even. I don't think he wouldn't be able to afford the op, so I don't know. Strange that he goes for a full eco while his teammates don't. And early on with the trades going in favour of Vex, they are just going to go ahead and swarm the A-bomb site. One player up on the balcony, I believe that is, to try and hold it down, and actually Devil long range with UMP being given the opportunity to try and strike, but sadly won't work out. Vanity, as he spots the player coming through the smoke, will be able to go ahead and trade out his teammate pretty quickly. So 15-3, one more round for Vex to take the victory. As I said, Zimabowski had ecoed, so he's able to get an M4 into this round. It was actually the scout in the hands of Sharks to get that initial damage, and Pickles as well getting tagged down. So somehow a lot of damage being done early on in favour of Mighty Lookers. A bit being returned on towards Sharks, but it's not too bad of a start for the CT side. Problem is, as I said, they don't really have the weaponry to back it up, so let's see if they can manage to get this one done. You have Aussie already to find that opening kill on the Devil, so 5-on-4. Certainly a small opportunity though for these SMGs and pistols to try and get the work done. The Scout as well going to be basically an up against now 4 of the players as Truth as well gets tagged down. Doesn't seem like it's going to be enough though. Once again the kills are being found in favour of Vexed, Przymabowski, Adrian and Evarm to try and save this one from Mighty Lookers. And sadly it's not going to be the case. All onto Adrian, 1 versus 4. CZ and a flash to do so. Gets the first and got a second over towards Quad, but sadly will be traded out immediately. So there we have a 16-3, and Vexed, they get themselves a very dominant performance in what was their first game.